Hi guys, James from New Tracks here, inviting everyone to join Australia's fastest growing four-wheel drive community. Our iOS app will offer real-time crowdsourced info on four-wheel drive tracks all around Australia, plus offline maps and much more, available for iPhone and iPad. Sign up to the waiting list at newtracks.com.au ahead of our launch, dropping any day now.
Okay, episode 4, Stumpy track in Cobaw State Forest. This is the beginning of the track. We're not going to show you the whole track, we're going to show you the part that is probably the most difficult and interesting. So you go past those wombat holes there where you flex up a little bit, dive down into this angled section, then you come up to this big boulder on the right and you're going to turn a corner here, seeing some rock slabs. You've got two options here. You can go right, which is the easier way, or go up through these rocks and tree roots, which is the harder way. And if you want to avoid the harder, even more sections, there's a bit there to the right which takes you around. On this video, we're going left to the harder bits. So we turn a corner here, some more rocks, another chicken track to the right. We go left here, into these ruts. You've got to climb out of those. There goes a UFO. Into this chopped out hole which you've got to ride in between, up into these last couple of boulder rocks, and that's it for Stumpy track, the hardest parts. My recommendations are a winch, a minimum of 33s, a rear locker helps. I think you can do this without it, and you want to air down to at least anywhere between 16 to 22 psi depending on the weight of your vehicle. So I pretty much do this track in one low, flicking on my lockers as I need. Again, I'm a twin locked 37-inch tyre setup. Got the Treps on today. So it's just a slight gradual creep along here. So you get to these first wombat holes. Really helps if your suspension articulates well here. As you can see, it molds really well to those holes. That used to be a lot more chopped out and bigger holes. It's been filled in a bit, so it's not as bad now. So you just ride through there. And then you come to this section where you can ride up on the wall, but I've found that if you do stay in the rut, just creep along slowly. The angle can feel hairy. You are on quite an angle there, but as you can see now, it levels out. Creeping along in one low and no problem. So as you come to this step up here, you can give it a little punch if you want, just to make sure you get up, but generally there's no worries with getting up there. You stick to the left hand side, don't get on the right hand side of that rock. You're asking for a bad time there. Come around the corner to these rock slabs. Depending on your wheelbase, you can get caught up here on these slabs. I think I've only got my rear locker in here. So here I head to the left. As you saw in the intro part, there is a chicken track to the right. So it's all just a matter of creeping everything slowly. I think I switch on my front lockers about now. And what you want to do is aim to keep your driver's side wheel on the highest points, as you can see I do there with the roots and rocks. Don't want to get in holes because then it unlevels you and makes it harder. That's the easiest way to do that part. So then you come around the corner. There is a track, chicken track up to the right there, which you can avoid all this stuff, but these are the harder bits that I'm taking you through. And you turn right here where there are some rocks. You just idle over those. You can put your lockers on here just to make it a lot easier. You come up to another option of chicken track to the right. We go left here. You're going to enter into some ruts now. Just controlling that throttle, making it all easy on the car, being able to make decisions, going slower. As you can see, there's a route on the right hand side here. You can climb up on that. And here we come up to the big hole in the middle of the track. So I like to climb the left hand side wall here. I know that if you do fall into that hole, you'll start diffing out and all sorts of bother. There's that rock there. You can feel a bit hairy getting up on that. Bit of wheel lift, but it's all slow and controlled. With the right tire pressures, everything should mold. Come up to the last rocks. And here I just give it a little boot, just to make sure I get up. And that's it. The rest of the track is basically some ruts up to Ridge Road. Nothing worth looking at. So yeah, that's me done for Stumpy track. Now we've got James in his twin-locked 33-inch tyre Patrol. I think James was running anywhere between 18 to 22 psi, I'm not sure, but I think it was around there. And again, you just need to go slow through here. It can put you on some angles, but if you just go slowly and keep it all controlled and have the confidence that you will drive through it, you will not have a worry. As he approaches these wombat holes, you can have a better view of them there. There's a high left side. It dives back down, levels out. Solid axle vehicles are a winner here. Some IFS would probably get some wheel lift. James stays in the rut. And then as you can see, it levels out. Coming up to that boulder, he stays to the passenger side of it, which is the right thing to do. Coming up to the rock slabs, gives a little bit of gas there to make sure he gets up. Another little boot. And here are the rocks and tree roots, keeping your driver's side on the high points. There's that track to the right to avoid everything if you don't like what you see. So it does that with ease, comes left. Controlled through the rocks. I think James is all in one low here as well. Heads over to the left to get himself in the ruts toward the final climb of the hardest part. Does his job there, bit of track clearing, didn't even have to get out of the car for it. Look at that, perfect, just bang, straight onto the side of the track. Well done, James. As you can see, up through the ruts, over that route. Then I think James actually stays in the rut here, so it's another way of doing it. Bit of gas to get out of there. Up to the final rocks. Bit more gas just to make sure he gets up. Bit of soot. And that's James done. And he's quite happy with himself. So yeah guys, that's Stumpy tracking Cobaw. I plan to do a lot more of these track talk videos soon, so if you have a track you want me to do, please put it down in the comments section. Hit like, hit dislike, let me know your thoughts on this video. Was there something I missed out? Can I do things better? Let me know. So that's it guys, look out for new tracks as well. That's coming any day now, so that's going to be fantastic. Look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Thanks a lot guys.